Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a video for you on a plugin that I used in a video a while back, but I've had some more time with it now to get more used to it and get some better sounds out of it. So today I'll be showing you how to use the free plugin Vital to make a really cool sounding UK bassline patch. I'll have a free download for this patch in the description, but I also have just released a pack of 20 presets for this, which you can also check out in the description. But yeah, let's get straight into this. So you can see straight off, if you've used Serum, it's kind of similar. I mean, I guess most synths are kind of similar, but it's a wavetable synth. The same kind of things are here with the LFOs, envelopes and different oscillators and the filter section, but obviously, as I said, this is free, so that's really great for a lot of people who don't have Serum. So the first thing we're going to do to make the bass sound is we're going to turn oscillator 1 up 12 semitones, so 1 octave. Nice and simple. And we're going to turn the unison up to 3 voices and turn the detune down to 8%. So yeah, it sounds kind of cool already, but obviously nothing like a bass yet. And then we're going to turn on oscillator 2 and turn it up 24 semitones. So yeah, still nothing like a bass, but sounding kind of cool. And again, we're going to turn this up to 3 voices and turn the detune down to 8%. And we've got, like the start of a bass here, but nothing like an actual bass yet. And then we're going to turn on oscillator 3 and we're going to put it onto basic shape. So we've just got the sine wave here and we're going to turn it down 12 semitones, so 1 octave. And you can hear that sub layer. I mean, if you're listening on a phone, you might not be able to hear that, or bad speakers or whatever. But if you're listening through decent headphones or decent speakers or whatever, you should be able to hear that sub layer. And then next up, we're going to make this shape with LFO1. We're going to set this to envelope mode and 1/4 on the frequency. And obviously that's doing nothing yet because it's not assigned to anything. So we're going to set filter 1. So we're going to assign the LFO to oscillators 1, 2 and 3. So we're going to turn the levels on these all the way down and just drag this straight onto them all. And yeah, as you can hear, we're starting to get more closer to an actual bass sound now because it's got the volume envelope, but yeah, not bassy yet really. So next up, we're going to turn on filter 1 and we're going to turn on oscillators 1 and 2. So set this to filter oscillators 1 and 2, and then we're going to turn the resonance all the way down. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason I've got these graphical glitches, but just ignore them. And then we're going to set the cutoff to 0 semitones, so it's already on that, so that's all good. And then we're going to assign LFO1 to the cutoff there, and we're going to set this to about 60. And as you can hear, it's starting to get a lot closer now to an actual decent bass sound. So we're going to go on to filter 2, so we're going to set it to diode low shelf, and then we're going to turn off oscillator 2 and turn it on for just oscillator 3. And we're going to turn the drive up to the max, cut off already on 0 semitones, that's how we want it, and assign LFO1 to this, and it's on 76 already, so that's what we want it on. And you can hear it's just kind of driven the sub a lot. And then we're going to turn on glide, so we'll turn that up a bit, we'll turn on always glide, and we want to set this to about 0.086 seconds. And obviously that bit's really up to you. It just depends how much glide you like on your bass. But you can hear it's kind of gliding between the notes. But yeah, that's that. And then we're going to go into the effects section. We're going to turn on chorus, and we're actually going to just leave this how it is. Then we're going to turn on the compressor. In this, it's a bit different to Serum. It's already on multiband mode, and that's the mode we want it on. And then we're going to turn the release all the way down. And then we want to turn on distortion. That's what we want next. Turn this on to hard clip and turn the drive up to about 8 dB. Again, doesn't have to be exact because that is quite extreme. And actually going to adjust the release here. Yeah, that's sounding better because that was quite over the top. And then we're going to turn on the filter in distortion, and we're going to set this to pre. And then we're going to set the cutoff to 98 semitones. See about that. Turn the resonance down to 32%. And then we're going to assign LFO1 to the cutoff there and set it to about 14. And then we're going to turn on the EQ, click on this and it will add a high cut there. We're going to set the cutoff to about 100 semitones, so it's already on that. And the resonance to 18. Or roughly 18. And then we're going to assign LFO1 to the No, that's not what we want to assign LFO1 to. We're going to assign LFO1 to the cutoff and set it to 36, so it's already on that. And it just helps to add more movement in the high end. And then finally, we're going to turn on the reverb. And we're going to set the size to 20%. And set the time to about 0.18, so fairly low. And yeah, that's the bass sound. So some of the things you can mess with are the cutoff on the EQ and on the distortion to adjust the amount of high end you've got, and also the release on the multi-band compressor. Messing with that can change the sound completely. So if we turn it all the way down, and if we turn it all the way up, and really I'd say it depends on the track, and say like if you're layering it with other basses, you're going to want to do it slightly different. But yeah, it really depends on the situation you've got. But yeah, I think that's about everything. So as I said, you can download this preset for free in the description. And as I said, Vital is free to download, free to use. It's a great plugin. And yeah, I've also released a pack of Vital presets, Bassline presets, which you can download in the description. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.